Hey, welcome back. So today a lot has happened, and I am going to start with the basics and then move forward. I said I was going to work on the bear, and that's what I did. I said I was going to finish it. Well, that's what I didn't do, and that's what took me most of the day. It also reminded me of my original that I created back in 19 no, in 2002. 2002, I created my very first bears, because I did sell them, from actual fabric. So this is new because this is actual, and it's called amigurumi, and it's Japanese name, but I don't know if that started before or if just plain crocheted stuffed animals. That's what it is. It's crocheted stuffed animals. And it's not necessarily, it's threads. It's threaded animals, thread created animals. So that's just, it's called, people want to have a fancy name. It's amigurumi. Wow. Um, anyhow, so continuing from there, I made all of the, the arms, the legs, the ears. So I've got that all here. And then I started working on the body itself, the head and the body. Um, it's taking me a little bit longer to create it simply because it is crochet and it is my pattern that I'm creating, which is not a bad thing. It's just that I'm creating it. So it's taking me a little bit longer because I'm not following an actual pattern. But it's actually kind of cool because it actually woke me up to realize that, well, by golly, I've got a huge deal here. Remember, this is all about creating a profitable business, right? Well, I went to look at Amazon and at Etsy and at a couple of other competitors. And oh my goodness, I just was like, oh, patterns, crochet, knit, embroidered patterns. They sell them. I was like, oh my gosh, I've only got tons of them. Now, granted, I have to repurpose them, but wow, time to get started. Like, I've been writing it out, I just haven't been following through. I've gotten 5 written because during this program that I've been a part of called Calm and Complete, it's one of Tony Babcock's programs, Calm and Complete, and it's all about taking the time to pull into yourself, to regroup, to calm and get things done and be in complete fullness and have a success at the end of each time. Having success, being calm and complete in the process. So during that time is when I started making some of these discoveries. But while I was making the bear today, there's been no calls. But I did it on my own. And it's like, oh my gosh, there's the answer right there. That and teaching it and showing how to do the different arts, which are a part of what I've got available. Hello, I've got it. Okay, so that's part of it. And then I made a discovery because it was brought to my attention that yesterday's video, hard to hear me because it was so quiet. So I'm going to go back and I'm going to listen to this and make sure that it can be heard properly. But I've admitted I'm tech challenged, right? In all my videos, I'm just very honest, very humble. I do not do any editing to any of my videos. What you get, it's not been edited at all because I don't get it. I do the typography. I used to for the transcription. I haven't done that during this period simply because I'm too busy trying to figure things out, and number 2, because I've forgotten now. 1 minute I've got it, and the next minute I drop it, and that seems to be a challenge of mine. But I'm going to show you something. I was a part of like a YouTube, it's ranking in an academy. I'm not telling you the name of it because I don't have permission, but the head guy of it, he shared a lot of stuff, and I think I was working with him in 2021. Anyhow, he announced to get this, so I did. It's a ring light and a stand and a place to hold the phone to do recordings. I haven't used it in the entire time that I've had it. I didn't go back to Amazon to find when I ordered it, but I think this is the one thing I know how to use, because I have a ring light here. You can see it in my glasses here. It's a ring light. So I've got 3 ring lights, and I actually know how to use those. I know how to use the stand. I know how to, oh yeah, and I have, let's see what else. Oh yeah, whoops. I don't want to drop the computer. That would be horrible. Then I'd disconnect. Anyhow, it's a selfie stick. Ha! I think this one works. One of them, the adapter doesn't. But what you do is you press the button here. When it's on the phone, you're supposed to be able to press this, and it's like pressing record, and it'll record your videos or take a photo. One of these is broken, and I don't know, this could be the one. I only had 2 or 3 of them back when I first got them. My niece had one too, and I stole hers because she wasn't using it. I'm like, here, let me use it. And then I discovered why she wasn't using it. It didn't work. Anyhow, so I haven't checked this one to see if this one is possibly hers. I know for a fact the one that I had of mine, it actually broke. So next, I've got a few things, and I figured I'm going to share them because that's just what I do. So this one here, it's a mini camcorder, night shot, so you can do night recording and day recording. I think it has a tripod with it. I know it has a mini boom box, or a boom, not boom box, but a mini boom microphone. And it's got digital camera, video camera, night shot, megapixel, 24-point, powerful 16x powerful zoom. I don't know how to use it. That's why it's been in the box. I think I might have tried to use it once. I think, if I remember correctly, I think there is a chip, a memory chip that goes in it. No, memory card. That's what it's called, memory card. And I think I have one that goes with it. I'm just not 100%. And I think I just dinked with it. I know, yeah, I think I did use this a little bit, but not for what it's truly purposed for, because I was clueless. I'm still clueless. But I've got it. Hey, I've got a green screen too. I've got a green screen with a little tripod thing, and you can plop it up, and it's a little small. I got it. It's supposed to be where you can put something against it and you can change your background. Don't ask me. I don't know. I just have one. Okay. And I'm dropping all of my bare parts while I'm shifting around the laptop. But I have to show this because there's humor to it. I mean, like, serious humor. Because I'm clueless. So, going back to the microphone issue, I have what's called a wireless headset. I was introduced to this when I first learned about blogging just after my late husband passed away. This is the doozy. Because after he passed away, I didn't know what I was going to do with myself, so I thought about doing courses on being vegan. And and the nutrition and discovered that you can't do that without being a nutritionist. And so I backed off of it, but I learned a lot about blogging and creating your own courses. And the lady who taught about creating your own courses said to get this to help with doing video. Well, that's great, fine and dandy. How to use it? She never taught how you use it. What I do know is that it can be connected to your mobile phone and give an extra amplification. It can be put to the laptop computer and give you a microphone where you can be far away or close up, and you can do all sorts of stuff. And it has a lavalier and it has a headset. And I'll be damned if I know how to use any of it. Hello, people out there. Yeah. I know that it's Bluetooth. It shows that it charges up. I know that it plugs into your laptop. I know it plugs into your phone. There are no instruction manuals with this. I mean, seriously. This is the only instruction manual, and it shows all the different pieces, and then you open it up and it shows all of this. It does not in anywhere. And maybe it does, and I just don't understand it. Let's see here. There's part 1, part 2, part 3, part 4, part 5, part 6, part 7. Several ways about the receiver connection. So it's not 7, it's several. And it shows here all the different ways. And my girlfriend's saying, I could help you if I was there. I'd have you working in no time. Okay, go ask your uncle and go ask your niece. Well, the problem is they were having other issues between them, and they needed to deal with those. And I'm going, yeah. And my niece, I told her about it, and I said, I'm so tech challenged. She just laughed. I said, I was told to ask you for help, and she just laughed. And she's been out of it herself for her own issues. But anyhow, basically to say, I got a lot to learn. And I don't even know how to hook up a course. Forget getting all this fancy fandangled equipment. Yeehaw! I got some equipment. How do you use it? Anyhow, I got it. And on a positive note, last time I checked, it does work. All but this thing. I don't know if it works, but my ring lights work. These are easy to replace, I think. Anyhow, I've been having quite the day. I've been looking at all this equipment stuff and going, yeah, I'm hoping this thing is picking up my voice really good, because I heard my voice yesterday on the recording and was like, oh dear, no wonder people are listening. So I'm going to cut this short and hope and pray that it works. Next time I'll cover the rest of it.